Now, this message is to South Africans. How could your South African brothers come with a musical star to Nigeria? Something came up between them, and the next thing, you're already threatening your own brothers that when they come to South Africa, they will buy them. Is this how you guys are in South Africa? How do you think that your South African brother will bring another musical star to Nigeria or to any part of Africa for ritual? Why? Why do you decide to think that way?
And I'm very afraid for Jim Mashro because of now he no longer has acquaintances. He's spoken about everybody we've seen him with ever since he started his career. So
now this message is to South Africans. South Africans, listen to me. What is your problem? What exactly is your problem? How could your South African brothers come with a musical star to Nigeria? Something came up between them, and the next thing, you're already threatening your own brothers that when they come to South Africa, they will buy them. In 21st century, what is your problem? Is this how you guys are in South Africa? Because if you could threaten your own, South African brother, it's now making sense to me why you guys don't want foreigners in your land. You begin to have problems with other African nationals that come to your country to live with you. You claim they are taking your job. You claim they are taking your women. You claim, then do what you need to do, that your job will be given to you. Do what you need to do so that your women will stay with you. Now that means if you say people are coming to take your job or take your women, that means there's something wrong that you're not doing properly that is making these things to happen. Then look within yourself. Why the violence? Why? This thing happened between them all the way from South Africa to Nigeria. They never had issues. They got here, they had issues. And whatever transpired between them, it's what can be resolved. How do you think that your South African brother will bring another musical star to Nigeria or to any part of Africa for ritual? Why? Why do you decide to think that way? This is one of the reasons why you guys are not, are not ahead when it comes to, entertainment in your country. Look at Nigeria. Do you think Wizkid or Burna Boy or Davido, and all of them, or Malay, you think they will go to another country and we will now think that a Nigerian brothers who went with them will now sell them out? Because we don't do that in Nigeria. We don't do that in Nigeria. The other day I saw on television where South Africans some of them are going into hospitals and bringing out people that are receiving treatment and say if they are not South African citizens, they cannot use your hospital facility. Are you kidding me? See, education is, or being literate is far, far beyond the four walls of education. All right? With this kind of attitude, it shows that some of you are still living in the highest of illiteracy, because the truth basically is we are one. The common enemy that you and your brothers in South Africa have is not yourselves, but the colonial masters who have come to steal your land, the people who have come to drive you out of your farm, the people who have come to divide South Africa into two and put you guys in one, abject poverty in one side, and while they are in the other side enjoying. These are your common enemies. So why are you fighting yourself? Why are you fighting yourselves? Ordinarily, Africa as a continent is supposed to be a country where all of us, we can travel around, the continent, visit countries, we want to on holidays without visa, just like the way it is in Europe. But the colonial masters, because of your natural resources that they need to come to steal, they have built walls in your mind. They have built borders in your mind. That's why you can claim, I am not Nigeria, I am South Africa. I am not, from here, I am from here. They have caused this, psychological wall between us. And you guys are still living in this kind of life in this 21st century. It's a shame. And I want to say too that there is no doubt that we have a lot of good South Africans. We have a lot of good people in South Africa who are loving people and all that. It's just the few bad heads that is spoiling the names of South Africa. And that's why I love Honorable Malema Honorable Malema is a man who loves peace, who understands the fact that Africans are for Africans, who knows that Africans are Africa. You guys need to change your mindset. Have you forgotten so quick what Nigeria did for you guys during apartheid? I'm very sure that Mandela, may so rest in peace of blessed memory, I am sure he's not going to be happy in his grave to see that you guys are treating Nigerians and treating other African nations who came to your aid during apartheid. I know he's not going to be happy about it. And remember, table turns. A time will come, South Africans, black South Africans, a time will come. You guys, we need other African brothers to stand for you guys. If you don't pave the way right now for yourself, it will be difficult for people to come for you and give you aid. All right, I'll leave it here. I want to say to all good South Africans out there, keep doing what you know how to do. Remember that we are Africans. We don't have borders. Eradicate borders from your mind. Let's live together as in peace as one. And beyond the sky will be our limit. Share this video, like it, repost it. We are Africans. Africans are who?
Guys, I think I understand why Juma Show is crashing out now, and let me try to simplify it for you. This broad here is too short, ne? The guy that Juma Show claims that he's the one who told him all of these things about Squats Mapuma, planning to leave Gipa Entertainment because of he is jealous of Squats Mapuma buying a mansion, and DJ Mapore is chowing ex-Dabi's girlfriend. He said a lot of things, but basically, let me try to explain. Actually, before I explain, let me play you this clip from Too Short and let him tell his version of the story for Wirala.
I mean, he says, now I left him for Nigeria and he's stuck. Even now, he's here in the same hotel with us. Just that he locked himself up down there. Okay, sharp. You know what happened, guys? I think it was day before. We had like a little fight. Not day before, 2 days before. Day before I feeling that whatever that happened, the situation and stuff, it's fine, I understand. But me, deciding that if you feel like I'm so poisoned. I'm so sharp on the floor. And then the next day, he called people, telling people, and now I want to sacrifice him. Why the Nagi more Nigeria? That boy needs to go and see Ntademuloto. I'm being for real.
Okay, so Too Short is claiming Jima Show is on drugs. From the beginning is that they are fighting because of apparently they went to a place where they sell fake clothes, and Jima Show bought a jean and they told him that he's trying to be poor. Apparently that thing I am a sharp, and it led on to a series of other things. I'm told. So now it ended up getting to a point where now they're telling each other, hey, I'm in the favor with this Nigeria, you only have one hit and all that. It got very personal very quick. Now it seems as if Jima Show now is exposing the things that they were talking behind closed doors about other people. Being honest with you guys, it happens a lot in the music industry, but they talk about other people, they talk smack. So now it seems like they are fighting. Jima Show is exposing everything they were saying behind doors about other people. So that's why now it has gotten to this point. And I'm very afraid for Jima Show because of now he no longer has acquaintances. He's spoken about everybody we've seen him with ever since he started his career. So it's going to affect his career very badly. I feel sorry for the boy, and it's going to be hard apologizing to everyone and making peace. They're going to blacklist him now. And hey, poison.